time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. So the Bronx Bombers are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Gabriel Noah will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
At the plate, Mark Segunas. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5. Shohei Ohtani come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Yohander Mendez takes the ball. Here as he'll enter with a runner at first. And nobody out. Nick Gardewan is in the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. Alex Clark is also into the ball game now. As he takes over at second. Joel will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Ronald Herrera. Is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. In the air now out to right field. Rivera has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, man, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. He comes in hitting over 340 on the season. I'll tell you, if you watch him closely, you realize that he's just so consistent with this approach. I'm looking for another one of those consistent performances today.
To second for 1.
Batting 4, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Bryant rounds third and is digging for the plate. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded, but the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
Into the box, Jacob Stallings. Hard on the ground towards short. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Manny Machado as he drives a liner to right center. And that'll get down out there. And the runner from second is in to score. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Mark Trumbo now as he grounds one briskly to short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Standing in, Hayden Gillis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading out for the Rangers.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight.
Gillis.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the throw-in gets away from him. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Second baseman, Mark Zerguin.
In now, Mark Zagunis. Bellinger's off and running. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. And there's one away.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this one gets away.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. He's set, now the pitch. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Bellinger stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Standing in now, Alex Claudio. Yes, he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. Hey, guys, can you even see the defensive positioning of this team? I'm blinded by how much gold is out there. Can I get some shades for this one? If this offensive team has any hope of scoring, they better hit it in the seats.
He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Throw to first will get him easily in the side. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He swings and grounds it to short. Kella scoops it up onto first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance.
As we watch this, I'm trying to figure out what happened here. Looked like the throw was on target, and it was. He just didn't close the glove over it, and he's safely aboard as a result. Those are tough to explain sometimes.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Judge, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Now batting, center fielder, Mark.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Hit down the third baseline. And the Bombers have it going here, as this is also good for extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And he takes a big swing at that one, as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. In to score, the runner from second. Throw won't get him.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Line drive to center field. Copen is there, and he puts it away to stop the... Into the box now. Joel Copen popped him up.
Center fielder, Joel Copen.
And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. A swing and a miss at a ball well off the plate. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. Rangers pitcher at the plate with a ball and a strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Hit back up the middle. And the Rangers are in the hit column.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Ronald Herrera. Now a bunt attempt here. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman when you have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Stepping in now, Hayden Gillis, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 1-1.
It counts 1-1.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Rangers leave 1. Still 8-0. Standing in now, Mark Segunas. He swings and grounds it to short. Kella ranges to his right. In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Copen is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
In now, Chris Bryant. Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this clangs off the wall near the 349 sign. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. The relay throw. And the relay throw is right by him at third base. That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run, and if they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. This is line to left. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And the relay throw is right by him at third base.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Stepping in now, Jacob Stallings. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Rivera has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here. His second hit tonight as he tacks on to his total. Currently third best on the Yankee ball club. Standing in now, Mark Trumbo. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will. In now, Nick Gardewine.
Leading off in the Ranger
No
board.
balls and a strike to
Left
count.
fielder.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's ball 1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
He froze him on the fastball there. Nick Gardewine is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Into the box now, Jamison Taillon as he lifts it in the air to right field. Judge in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Alex Claudio.
Into the box, Alex Claudio. With 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They trail in this one 11-0.
Leading off for the Yankees. Left fielder.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Hot shot on the ground is short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
First baseman number 35.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better. Just kind of...
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. So not wasting any time here as he's running first pitch and nabs second on the stolen base. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. And now the runner's trying for third. That's a strike to throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there. And I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
0-2, here it is. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
In now, Mark Segunas. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Into the box now, Shohei Ohtani. As he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Here's Chris Bryant now. Bryant to the opposite field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. Number 25 for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Oh, and he misses it. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he's safe.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 15 for him thus far as the blowout continues.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers. Catchers like that are like unicorns. Super rare.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Manny Machado.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The relay. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Now batting, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. He's got to hurry. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. Into the box, Julian Rivera. 0-1 the count. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Stepping in now, Joel Copen, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he misses with it. 1-1. Copen, a native of Georgia. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Kella, base runner at first with 1 out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So 2 strikeouts for him here in the inning, sandwiched around a base hit. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Back in standing. A fastball right over the outside corner. No runs, 2 hits, and 5 errors in the game so far. Ouch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning.
Leading off for the Yankees.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. As he'll lift it up in the air, this is back behind second. Claudio is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Standing in now, Mark Segunas. Fly ball out toward left center field. Copen giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, designated hitter,
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's the 0-1. Hard liner to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
In now, Chris Bryant. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And the runner's breaking for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
A pause and the 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. The tag, and he is out at third. Into the box now, Ronald Herrera, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Herrera, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Into the box, Hayden Gillis, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and 5 errors in the game so far. Ouch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Up next for the Rangers.
Stepping in now, Nick Gardewine. Popped him up. Zagunas ranging into shallow right, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, and they remain well behind.
Leading off for the game.
In now, Aaron Judge.
Right fielder, number 99.
As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Copen going back on it. Still ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, shortstop, Manny.
Standing in now, Manny Machado. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. Number 23 for him thus far as they just continue to pour it on here. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dan, although the wind's blowing in right here, these guys are staying on the attack and driving balls out.
You know, one of the things, D-Row, it's psychologically, it always feels better if you're a pitcher to go ahead and attack the zone.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the night.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it's one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Now batting.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. In to score, the runner from third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one, 2 for 5 now. Now the relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Stepping in now, Shohei Ohtani. He swings and grounds it to short. To his right, Keller. And the throw here is dropped.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
In now, Chris Bryant. He grounds it sharply to third. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Wow, have a day. He's just completed the cycle, folks.
Wow, one of the toughest things to do in baseball, right? Hit for the cycle in one game. Single, double, triple, homer, all in one game. Congratulations.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. Working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw will get him at first for out number 1, but on the play, another run will come in to score.
The batter, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. Runner breaks for third. In there, now the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. A long inning as they've hung a 9 spot on him to this point. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Throw is dropped at first. And that'll have to be ruled an error.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Comes set with the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And even 10 runs have scored this half inning. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Boy, talking about having a game tonight, that's his third RBI of the game with that base hit, Nero.
Yeah, he must be hungry because that's 3 ribeye steaks for the big boy right there. Just a nice approach all night and able to come through for the team.
Strike called, now to throw down. It's too high, and that might not have been in time anyway. Knowing his wheels, it's a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. The runner scores from second.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Skied into straightaway right. Rivera moves over. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they into the box. Jamison Taillon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jamison Taillon is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Behind 0-2 now.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Into the box now, Julian Rivera. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Boy, he looks strong out there in the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Grounded to short, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rangers set down in order, and as you can see, they are way behind.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Here it comes. Skied into very shallow right. Rivera moves over. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 13, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here's big Aaron Judge. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third, and he is in there. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, Jacob Stallings. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Now batting, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Standing in now, Manny Machado.
That ball's foul.
4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. Machado now on 0-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, Mark Trumbo,
As he grounds one briskly to short.
and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Giancarlo Stanton now. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he may have cleared the bases as this might get everybody home. 2 runs have scored. The relay throw. Throw to third will not be in time. It's a 3-run triple.
That is now 3 triples for him in the game, which is darn near impossible. In fact, the last 15 years or so, only a few guys have done it. Pretty impressive what he's been able to do in this one.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Copen is there. Oh, he botched it. Throw won't get him.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
In now, Mark Segunas. He swings and grounds it to short. Kella is up with it. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the into the box now. Keone Kella. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's the 0-1. Pitch is popped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Martin Perez.
Into the box, Martin Perez, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, and they remain well behind. Back here in the Lone Star State with Major League Baseball on the show. Set to start the 9th inning in this one. Stepping in now, Shohei Ohtani. He swings and grounds it to short. On to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, the leadoff man will be allowed to reach here.
Third baseman number 13, Chris Bryant.
In now, Chris Bryant. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Copen ranging back to the track. And it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as the blowout continues.
The right fielder, number 99.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. Hit hard to short. To his left, Kella. On to first, and it's dropped. Luckily for him, though, there'll be no advance. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Into the box now, Jacob Stallings. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He has 7 runs driven into his name so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Judge rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they extend their lead even further.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
Into the box, Manny Machado. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone. A 2-run home run for Manny Machado. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Stepping in now, Mark Trumbo. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. Swing, and oh my. Hit him with the high. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they just continue to pour it on here. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Line drive to center field. Copen patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Standing in now, Mark Segunas. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. This is in the air to right. Rivera has it in his tracks. Oh no, he butchered it.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he lost sight of it, but then I watch it and say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Rounded down the third baseline. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And in case you missed it, he has already hit for the cycle.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Shot fouled at the plate here, and it's 0-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Copen looking up. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His third home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Just got a piece up the line. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Strong.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. The relay. But he is in there with a triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Here's Manny Machado now. Shot back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder, Giancarlo.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. Short, hit hard. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further. Giancarlo Stanton just hit for the cycle. What a thrill for him and everybody here in attendance for that matter.
Wow, this is great, man. I've seen a few others besides this one, and it is really exciting for everyone, even the broadcaster. It's such a rare feat in our sport, and it always seems to come out of nowhere. So it's pretty cool we got a chance to see some baseball history in this one.
Line hard. But this is a foul ball. Stanton stands at second with two gone. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Copen looks up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. Number 22 on the year as this lead got even wider. Into the box, Mark Segunas. Line drive to left. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
In now, Shohei Ohtani. Line towards center field. Copen is there to make the catch and merciful. Stepping in now, Ronald Herrera. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. Still no balls and two strikes. Ready with another 0-2. Popped up. Zagunis is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Designated hitter, Hayden Gillis.
Into the box now, Hayden Gillis. No balls and one strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Nick Gardewan. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. runner back standing. Into the box, Jamison Taillon, and he fouls this one off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Texas down to their final strike in this one. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
Tons of runs in this one. New York were absolutely crushing the ball as they ended up with 9 home runs as a team. Tyler Glasnow pitches his way to a league-leading 12th win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Yohander Mendez takes the loss after an effort he'd like to forget for the rest of his life. Aroldis Chapman takes the rare 3-inning save, his 14th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out the Show Nation.